Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. So today we are back again with another video, and I kind of felt the need to create this video because recently side events have been becoming kind of like more and more complex, and it's also important to understand exactly how they're going to work in order to be able to understand exactly what you will be able to acquire from them and what are your choices, what are your options, and sometimes that will also significantly improve the amount of loot you are able to get from these side events. For instance, with this event in particular, I'm going to later explain in detail, but you do not want to buy any boosts that Kabama is offering to you. You want to save all of your currency that you are getting in order to acquire more keys and enter the lower difficulties of the quests. But we're going to get there one thing at a time, right? So the essence of this event quest is going to be relatively similar to what we saw this month, except where we used to have an objective that we got daily, we will have a quest that we have to do. So instead of going around the content and beating up whatever champion Kabam tells us to do, we're going to flat out have a quest open every day that we can enter, complete the quest of 3 fights plus a boss fight, and basically get this entry key, which now we had these lockers where we selected the key, and there we're just going to enter the quest of corresponding difficulty to acquire the key, plus some other items that I'm going to showcase. Now, this is not going to be energy free, but it's also not going to cost a lot of energy. It's also going to be like 16 energy or 8 energy, depending which difficulty you choose. However, unlike this month, next month we will also get additional items when acquiring these keys, and that's going to be displayed here. So if you do the harder quote-unquote daily quest, you will get one legendary quest entry key. You will also get Lost Souls, which is the meta currency for the event that you will have a choice how you want to use, and Monsters and Hunters Crystal Shards, which is going to be like a special crystal for the month of October, featuring, well, Monsters and Hunters, right? Duh, right? And then obviously lower difficulties get you lower level keys and less of everything else. However, the important change here is that it does seem like you will have to do this quest every day. Now, one thing Kabam had walked away from for a really long time, and I personally enjoyed it a lot, was the fact that you didn't have to do something every day. You could accumulate these objectives. Let's say at some points I had, I don't know, 6, 7 of them active, and then you can just blitz through them in a few hours and kind of catch up. Now, next month, it does look like you will have to be on top of it every single day. And that is unfortunate change in my opinion, something I hoped we have moved past as a gaming community, but hey. Anyways, now let's move on to the second part. So this month we entered like a huge map where we use these keys to unlock paths inside of the map. Next month we will use a key to enter a quest. This quest will have 5 different paths, and every 5 days we will get a new quest. So unlike last month, where we have one quest active for the entire month and we kind of like go and pick and choose our path, we will have several different quests. We'll have 5 different quests that open every 5 days, and that is how we're going to use our keys. So 5 quests, and later on in comment section it is clarified that it's 5 paths in order to fully explore that quest. Means that in order to fully explore any given difficulty, you need 25 keys, right? And you will be able to earn significantly more than that in a way that I will explain a bit later. But again, this quest, this second quest, actual kind of like good juicy reward bit, will not cost any energy, which is good, and will also be 3 fights plus boss fight, so it's not too tedious. And again, there will be 5 paths in each quest, so every 5 days we're gonna have to do a total of 5 paths, and they're going to unlock periodically. So overall, it's quite similar to whatever we had right now, just with kind of like more fragmented twist, and instead of objectives, we have daily quest. Now we can take a look at rewards here. You can see that per difficulty, and I definitely assume that this is over total period of month. Legendary difficulty would be 5,000 6-star shards, 15,000 5-star shards, 18,000 tier 5 basics, 10% tier 5 class catalyst, slightly more than a tier 2 alpha, and some uncollected golden crystals. And that does, I think, seem slightly less than we were able to access last month, especially because there are no signature stones anywhere to be seen and some other stuff is missing. But then we have epic rewards of 1,000 hero crystal shards, 10,000 5-star shards, 9,000 tier 5 basic fragments, tier 2 alpha, some tier 4 class catalyst, tier 4 basics, and some other stuff. Anyways, it's not quite as juicy by the looks of it as this month was, especially because there's going to be a lot less customization available, I think. Now, you will still have these rewards scattered on paths, and at large, you will be able to more or less select what rewards you want to grab from which difficulty and what rewards you want to gun for first. But Soul Booster, the idea will be that in this hell, in this actual quest that opens every 5 days, the next one, you will basically have some sort of necessity for immunities, basically all of them. And the idea is that you use those lost souls that you earn in the daily quest, as in like every day you complete a quest, you earn like, I think, 200 lost souls, and you can spend those lost souls to obtain these boosts, which will give your champions immunity to poison, incinerate, cold snap, bleed, shock, or whatever. And so I suspect that every quest will effectively have some sort of global, I don't know, freezer burn lane or bleed lane or stuff like that. And you can use these boosts to basically make any champion that you bring in immune to poison, which is cool. It will also, each of these boosts also buffs your opponents in some way. So be careful when using them, because if you are using these boosts, the opponents you're going up against will gain some sort of benefit in a fight as well. Like here you can see that if you actually use that immunity provided by the boost, opponents gain 20% of bar power, so on and so forth. So basically there's a downside in order to make all of the champions immune to particular effect. However, and this is the key part, this is the most important part, and this is also the reason why you will be able to jump around the difficulties and basically explore probably close to 2 of them fully or whichever. And that is that you can also use these lost souls for additional keys. So 300 lost souls for additional legendary or epic key, or 150 lost souls for a master or heroic key. So ideally, what you want to do is you want to save all of these lost souls as you complete your daily quests. Do not buy the boost. Use the champions if you are able to, and I know that not everybody will be able to, but if you have champions with the required immunities, or if you have Ghost, because pretty much Ghost seem like it's gonna smash most of that stuff there. But anyways, if you have the Incinerate immune champions to bring in a quest and you don't have a need for that boost, definitely save up all of your lost souls and purchase extra keys instead, and then you will be able to enter other difficulties, because depending how long this quest exactly is going to run, I didn't double check the days, I think it's going to run for 28 days, so you're going to have like 3 keys extra possible from just doing the daily events, but you'll also be able to purchase a ton of extra keys with your lost souls, which will let you go on fully pretty much explore a lower difficulty, or close to fully explore the other difficulty. So that means that again you will be able to pretty much acquire everything, let's say in legendary difficulty, and most of the stuff in epic difficulty as well, if you are saving your lost souls and purchasing the keys with them. And other than that, that is pretty much it for this side event. As I said, there will be some sort of solo objectives that are very simple, which I covered in the October announcement video, which seemingly are very trivial. Now, the Kowalny level objective is going to be complete one of the hardest quests with a team rating of 10,000 or lower. So that there are going to be interesting ways how to play around that. Either just bring in a single champion in a quest, or maybe 2 champions. Maybe remove your masteries altogether, or remove most of your masteries in order to artificially reduce the PI that you have. Or bring in 1 strong champion and then like 1 and 2 and 3 star champions for synergies that aren't leveled or ranked. Or yeah, we're gonna have to see what are the best ways how to work around it, but that does seem quite interesting. And then yeah, there's gonna be like a small arena where you can get some revives and potions and stuff as well, which I mentioned in my previous video. But side event overall seems it's gonna be quite similar to whatever we had this month. Just instead of having one large map where you go and select everything, we're gonna have 5 different quests with 5 paths each. And unfortunately, instead of objectives, we're gonna have a daily quest, which I'm personally not a fan of. Other than that, the main and most important thing is, remember, do not waste your lost souls on the boosts, even though they have such a long paragraph there. Save all of your lost souls, purchase extra keys, and acquire rewards from additional difficulty depending on what you are in need for the most. And yeah, that is it. I hope this video helps you understand the next month event slightly better. If you still have any questions, do let me know. Obviously, we do not have all the information available as the quest isn't live yet, but I think I got a fairly decent grasp on it, and I hope that I have also helped you guys to understand what is going to go down next month slightly better. And if you like today's video, hit that like button, hit that sub button, hit all the good buttons, and share the video with your alliance mates. And I'm gonna catch you guys soon. See ya!